Sup guys, Stan Kosh here, and today we will be talking about the new Hypogean hero Vyloris. Look at her, she's gorgeous! She's gorgeous, let's go and take a look at her skills, test her out, figure out what's the best artifacts and relics for her and all that, which teams, you know that, hero breakdown time, let's go! So there she is, Vyloris, Hypogean hero, intelligence based, Mage and burst damage, so she's supposed to do burst damage. I thought that she will be doing the debuffs in crowd control, because I took a look at her skills and they are really interesting. So first of all, her ultimate Cruel Endeavors. This is an ultimate skill and it affects enemies that are affected by the Cursed Aura. Cursed Aura is the effect that being applied by other skills. All Cursed Auras have duration of 9 seconds and enemies already afflicted by Cursed Aura will lose 25% defense. This effect cannot be stacked or dispelled. When an enemy used the ultimate skill, the Cursed Aura is removed. Vyloris is immune to control effects when entering the battlefield. When she's using the ultimate, she will do damage to the enemies already afflicted by the Cursed Aura. When she uses the ultimate, though, she afflicts all enemies with a Cursed Aura. If there is already Cursed Aura on the enemy, its duration is reset and the enemy is dealt 380% damage. Moreover, at level 3, the enemies will lose not only 25% defense, but also 35% defense. So it's a higher debuff for the defense, yeah. Now, the first skill, well, the one on the right, Cursed Agony. Vyloris deals 280% attack rating to the closest and the farthest enemies and causes them to lose 40%, actually 50% of their current energy, and also marking them with a Cursed Aura. So this is the first option how you can apply the Cursed Aura to the enemies, by default to 2 enemies at the start of the fight. The minimum amount of energy lost is at least 200 points. That's already quite a high amount, as you can see. If an enemy is already afflicted by the Cursed Aura, its duration is reset. Alright, now we have Fatal Embrace as well. Vyloris uses 10% of your current health to manifest a shield of equal value, which cannot be lower than 8% of your max health, and it exists for 5 seconds. The duration is extended to 7 seconds. And at the same time, Vyloris deals 9% max health damage to enemies that have a Cursed Aura, but damage cannot exceed 530% of your attack rating. Damage dealt causes enemies to deal 30% less damage for the following 7 seconds. This effect cannot be stacked. At level 3, which is the basic level, it deals 12% max health damage instead of 9 to enemies, and damage cannot exceed 530%, so the higher damage. Now, this one, in combination with the Cursed Aura, will lower the enemy's attack, which is really good. Damage is lower, that's always a nice thing. Moreover, at level 4, which is engraving 30, after using the ultimate skill Cruel Endeavors, the ultimate, the current cooldown duration of the Fatal Embrace of this skill is lowered, reduced by 90%. So after this one is almost instant. That means that enemies will get the Cursed Aura and then instantly will get the next skill that will lower the attack rating damage. That's really nice. So first of all, we already see that E30 is a must for her. Now let's go to the last skill, Everlasting Torment. Vyloris deals 300% attack rating to damage to the most injured enemy, causing them to lose 3% of their max health every second for the following 6 seconds. That's what? 18% damage. Health lost per second cannot exceed 180% of Vyloris attack rating and cannot result in death. This effect cannot be stacked or dispelled, so this is like a poison, kinda, but not. Duration of this skill will be 8 seconds instead of 6, so this is 3 times 8, 24. I'm not really good with math. 24% of max health, that's already pretty good. And at E16, Graven 60, if an enemy has Cursed Aura, they are unable to receive healing for the following 9 seconds after they are struck by the skill Everlasting Torment. This is situational, but that will therefore make this enemy even more injured, because like, if he's low health, most healers will try to focus on him, but he won't be able to receive healing, and that means that that person, hero, will usually die, so that's actually pretty interesting. Now let's take a look at the signature item, Annulus of Lethality. It will give haste. I like haste, my favorite stat, so yeah. The actual amount of health Vyloris uses to manifest a shield for Fatal Embrace is reduced by 30%, does not affect the shield value, and Vyloris passively deals 150% more damage to enemy summons. Now this is something new, I haven't seen that one before. Level plus 10 makes it better. Fatal Embrace reduced health consumption by 60% and passively deals 200% more damage to enemy summons. That's already pretty crazy damage to enemy summons. So this is a counter to Gradual, to other heroes that are summoning the minions. Well, actually that's Gradual, and usually that's the only one. Not many other heroes are being used who summon those. Peggy, I don't know. Baden, we haven't seen him for a while, but situational and good. Now plus 20, 35% of damage dealt to enemy summons is converted into Vyloris health. So when she's doing damage to the summons, she's getting the health back. This is nice, but situational again. Plus 30 unlocks whenever an enemy hero's summon dies, the enemy hero is afflicted by Cursed Aura. If an enemy is already affected by the Cursed Aura, its duration is reset. That basically guarantees the enemy who have the summons, which usually die, being affected by the Cursed Aura most of the time. Mishka? I'm trying to memorize the other heroes that have summons and which of those are really worth killing. Mishka is another option, yeah. For the furniture, the value of the shield manifested by Fatal Embrace is additionally increased by 300%, and Vyloris healing is increased by 120 while the shield exists. Now 3 pieces is really powerful. 300% for the shield, it's really a lot, so 3 pieces is a must. For sure if you want to use her. 9 pieces, damage dealt by Fatal Embrace to heroes afflicted by the Cursed Aura is transformed into AoE damage. Ooh, wow, that's good. So, Fatal Embrace, this is this skill, right? The shield that's taking 2 enemies, that's becoming AoE damage. Damn, that's cool. I like that combination of the skills, it looks good. For the engraving, we have MP, Magical Pierce, so that's therefore damage here. As for the stats, we have 5 haste, some critical, some dodge, so nothing really crazy over here. Good stats, and we already talked about the skill. Alright, I like the animation and actual looks of the character, she looks unique. Alright guys, let's go into the Arena of Trials and take a look at your skills. I already got the shorts out with the animation. Let's take a look at those again, that will be pretty easy. So here is the first skill, the enemies are with the curse. This is the second skill with the shield, and come on, this is ultimate. Nice. So as you can see, all the enemies that are covered by ultimate. This is the shield attack, yeah, and this is the whatever the skill is, I forgot the name, the Everlasting Torment, that one. So yeah, my names of the skills isn't the best one for me. So the skills all look pretty cool. Let's go and test her out in the actual combat, guys. I'm hyped. So Hypogean army, Hypogean hero versus Hypogean army. No summons here, so I don't think that she will be able to use up most of her skills. But let's see how she is in the combat with the random heroes. Closest and furthest ally enemy, Zikis and Lucretia should have the debuff. Let's see how it will go. 1 speed, so we won't, you know, speed it up too much. Yeah, right, the curse on those guys. Alright, let's see how good she is in tanking. Lucretia is after her. She is actually not dying that much. Not taking that much damage. Alright, that's dangerous. Ultimate. All the enemies are debuffed right now, so they will take increased damage, lower defense basically, and lower damage on their own, so that's already pretty powerful. Lucretia is going ultimate, evil Lucretia, careful. Alright. I wonder if that will be enough for us to defeat the enemy. Like, we're under a lot of ultimates from the enemies, and Lucretia is dead, and most enemies are defeated. So that is really good. I want to see the damage output though. Only Mortas left. We lost no one, Talene, but it's okay, she's good. Mortas is obviously dying right now. Look at that debuff on him. Nice. Like, the pierced heart means that he will not be able to receive the healing. The damage output is pretty dope. 4 million. I like that. 4 million damage, it's better than... Well, we didn't have that many damage dealers here, but I mean, I wasn't expecting to win this, guys. Ooh, guys, look at this. We have Gradual here, so we can actually test her ability to counter the summons. So we will place you here, so Thane will be affected by the curse. The summons will die, and they will be, like, Gradual will be affected by the curse. And Peggy here as well. That's a lot of luck for us. So let's get those guys. Let's get... I don't know, this guy, and probably Tessie for some crowd control. I want to see how that thing will work with the ads. The curse, there we go. I think Thane actually evaded the curse because he was teleporting. I don't really see anything, but I see Gradual is being, you know, afflicted by the curse. And the good thing that whoever kills the ad, it doesn't have to be the boss, right? It doesn't have to be Vyloris. Whoever killed the ad, she will get the benefit. Look at that healing going into her. That's nice. Look at all those debuffs on the enemies. They are totally dead. I am pretty sure they won't stand a chance. Nice. Yeah, that pierced heart means that this guy can get the healing. That's the effect of your E60, I think. Oh my god, this is so good! Actually, it's pretty fun to see the game at 1x speed sometimes. Forgot to check the damage. Alright, I had to redo the fight so we can see the damage, and the damage output is really good here as well. I'm surprised. So we didn't have that many damage dealers here as well, but that was pretty dope. Honestly, I think she's a really hard counter to Gradual. I don't know, like, he's not usually the main problem, but I don't see that many other heroes that are summoning stuff that are dangerous, right? Moreover, I see combination. We will move on to this now, to the guild trial, so we can test her in the deficit area. So I see her working really well with Aziz, because the enemies won't be able to use the ultimate with Aziz, and her curse will stay on them for longer. So I'm really curious how that will play out. So right, out of the meta teams, I don't think that she fits anything. She fits everything, but not in the same time. Because her skill set is actually lowering enemies' skills, like helping your team by making enemies weaker and doing damage at the same time. But I don't feel that any of the meta teams can fit her well, because she's like... I don't know, she can replace someone here, like, who was it? Pharrell. Might be good. She's draining a lot of energy. She might replace Pharrell in the... let's actually give it a go. Not that high deficit, because I don't want to, you know, work on those teams too much. We can also compare her damage with the Odin here, so it will be really interesting to see who will do more damage and if we will win this. We should, because she's really powerful. So here, like, the team by itself is pretty good. But together with her, the enemies will start losing energy and doing all that. Look at that, they've been decimated. Oh my god. So she works really well in this team. Damage is higher than Odin. Guys, that's already something. I mean, this is not the proper testing. For the proper testing, you need to... That's hard to properly test something. But I see that she did really well here. And we won without any significant issues. Alright, let's see other teams. So I'll just go with the random teams and we will see how they kind of compare with Ainz, for example. Because Ainz is really powerful and it's really hard to overcome him by any means. But that debuff, everybody having that debuff is so cool. Alright, let's see. The damage output. Well, obviously you can't overcome Ainz. The damage isn't that crazy. It's like 15 million. It's okay-ish. Okay-ish. Let's go. This is Raku team with some crowd control. She doesn't have that much crowd control by herself, only debuffs. The enemies died really fast. And the damage output of Raku was higher. So in terms of the damage, burst damage, I think you really need to tailor the team for her. Like that Gradual team. On that team, it was really good. Here in the Mihira charm, we failed because Mihira got killed really fast in this team. Do we have a chance to win this actually? Let's try again really fast. Nah, she's being pulled by Aaron. That's not the place for Mihira charm, guys. Yeah, she can't single-handedly destroy enemies. She needs support, so screw that. I'm not going through guild trials yet. Lucretia team, that will be interesting to see. Probably she will not be able to compare to Lucretia in any... Oh my god, Lucretia died. Okay, okay. We can't compare that to Lucretia because she died. Let's try to switch positions a little bit, that might help. Alright, we actually adjusted the team a little bit. And Lucretia won, and well, everybody else died really early, so you can't really use her in Lucretia. Obviously, it's not the place for her, right? And I don't really want to do this one right now, so yeah, in comparison with the meta teams, I think she can have her place in the Graveborn Alna team by replacing, I don't know, Odin maybe, Feral most likely, because Feral is just a crowd control guy, draining and stunning enemies. This lady, she won't stun them, but she will do quite a lot of crowd control though, by lowering the enemy's attack and defense and energy at the same time, so kinda comparable. I don't know how it will work out in the end, we need more testing for the late game players, but it seems pretty fun. Also, I would like to try her, there we go, with Aziz. I don't want to test Awakened Aziz because he's goddamn rare, but I think that Aziz prevention of enemies casting the ultimates might be really good for her. That will kinda, well, he died instantly. Yeah, not here, but if you want to make a team for her, that's one of the possibilities. He will cancel enemies' ultimates and her curse won't be cancelled ever, and she will do way more damage by doing that, so that's one of the options. Now, as for the campaign, I'm not really sure it's worth testing her out at this area, because we are even stronger than the enemies, we don't have deficit here. Because I still haven't managed to push the campaign for the past few months. I'm too busy, so let's just put her in the random position. Ein's team, I mean, this is not the high deficit, not the guild trial, this is actual fight. She misses a little bit of signature item here, but we can see how she behaves in the normal combat. We won. Damage comparison, non-existent, I haven't even found her. Lucretia team obviously won't work because Lucretia will take out everyone really fast. Let's go and test it out. Lucretia going on. Vyloris ultimate and everybody is dead by this time, I think. Let's check the damage. Actually guys, she managed to do crazy. I don't know how. That's surprising, guys. Obviously, on the high deficit, Lucretia won't be able, she won't be able to hold on here. She will die. I'm surprised. I didn't expect this, but this is interesting. And now the third formation, Graveborn team, and we actually don't have Feral over here. And this will be a really good place. I'm like 95% sure that will be good. So here, she should be able to. I mean, enemies are really weak, so what do I expect? Yeah, they're dead, and the damage output should be really good. Yep, as expected, she is doing really good damage here, better than anyone, better than Diamond. So yeah, guys, no real point pushing here with her right now, because I'll be able to go through several chapters with any heroes at this point. But from what I've seen, I'm actually surprised. She might be really good, guys. Let's also try to place her in the Riz fight by replacing the Rain, because she might be good here. Look at it, another debuff. Let's see, my last result was about 15 to 80 billion over here. Let's see what we'll be able to do with the new hero. Will Scarlet be able to break the bank with this new debuff on the enemy? It might be the thing, guys. The damage output is really good. Yeah, this is like the test server team. It's not the best one because everybody might die really fast of Scarlet. But, guys, I see potential here. If that will be more than 20 billion, that means that she can actually boost your boss damage as well. And that should be more than 20 billion. Alright. Alright, guys, that's new. So guys, we already got to the higher level of damage than before. That wasn't the case for this fight on this server with those heroes. And honestly, I am surprised. So she might go well for the Twisted Realm and the Cursed Realm, specifically the Cursed Realm where you have only one enemy, like not the teams, but single enemy fights. Probably this is the case. So okay guys, let's summon up. The good teams for Vyloris, a Graveborn Alna team, really good. She fits here perfectly, replacing Pharrell, or if you want her, like depending on the situation, for extra damage or something. So situational option here. Another option for her that might work is Awakened Aziz or normal Aziz team up. In that situation, she will get benefit from the enemies not using ultimates, and every her ultimate will do extra damage instead of just adding the corruption, whatever, the skill, the curse. Other teams, I don't really know, it depends, so it's up to you to decide where to put her. If you want to build her, like in the current tier list, I don't think she'll be really high, because she's still really situational, you can't put her in any team. But as for the overall conclusion, she might be good. She might be good in the curse realm, she might be good in the PvP, I don't know, but therefore not the worst hero, not that useless like some heroes that were released. So yeah, nice hero. As for the artifact, I think for her the best artifact would be Windbinder still. So she will release her ultimate faster and then use the second skill after that will lower the enemy attack at the same time. So all the enemies on the battlefield will have the debuff. The faster it will happen, the easier it will be to defeat the enemies. So probably Windbinder hands down. Other than that, if you want her to do damage, you can try other artifacts like Warden of the Arcane, Winged Warden, or maybe even Dura's Eye, depending on the situation, but Windbinder is the best so far. So yeah guys, that's about it for Vyloris breakdown. I am really surprised and hyped by how good she is. That was unexpected, and I think on the main account she will be in my wishlist for the stargazing, so we might want to go for her on the next summoning session. Oh yeah, haven't told you guys, I really like your voiceover, it's so good. Anyway guys, let me know in the comments what do you think of the Vyloris. Are you hyped? Do you want to build her? Because I think I will build her. She looks dope. Also, her aesthetics, her character overall looks nice. I like waifu collection, so she will be there for sure. While you go into the comments, don't forget to like the video. And if you guys are watching this and still not subscribed, please don't forget about that, because only 20% or so of the viewers are subscribed, and it's making me really, really sad. So if you'll subscribe, you'll make my day. And also check out the pinned comment and the video description for more links. We have more hero breakdowns over there, we have hero AFK Arena guides, we have a lot of stuff over there. You will find something useful there for sure. You might want to also join our Discord, which is a nice place to be. We have AFK Arena chat, we have AFK Arena guides and leaks channel that you can follow and get those notifications in your Discord. You can also follow the Kosh mobile channel where I post all the videos, so you won't miss the notifications. Nice place to be, guys. I'll be waiting for you there. And other than that, guys, thank you very much for watching. That's about it for now. Stan Kosh out. Have a good one. Bye.